So hello everyone, how's everybody? So I just want to have a little question for you guys. Picture yourself Monday morning, 6 o'clock in the morning, you know you have to go through deadbeat traffic, you're stressed, you have so many things going through your mind, you have to get your day started. What do you forget most of the time? Usually it's your breakfast. So today, my name is Christopher Jagu.
My name is Christina.
My name is Erica Story.
And we're going to present to you guys the old box cereal case. So we tried to separate it a bit easier for you guys. So in the beginning, we created a table of contents just so you guys don't get lost during our presentation. So we're going to start with the situation analysis, problem statement, marketing objective, our SWOT analysis, target market, solution proposals, creative execution, our budget, and our conclusions. Now don't be scared for all our big words. We're going to explain to you everything when we explain it in detail.
So for the situation analysis, you guys are a company that sells breakfast in a box. So what we know so far that 60% of North American people skip breakfast. Your product is 100% natural ingredients. It is a monthly subscription, so it's $20 delivered to your home. It's 2 flavors a month that people get. You are really in the trend of healthy, so this is very good for you, but you're also in a competitive market, so that's what we're going to try to fix.
So now after researching on your company and the market that you're in, we came up with a problem statement that situates yourselves. So you're in a very competitive market that's very condensed, and to stand out of the crowd, you need an innovative way to increase your subscriptions, to hence increase your profits. So, if you can just change the slide, please. So we divided our main objectives in 3. So in order to increase your subscriptions per month, we need to increase your brand awareness, we need to have a strong social media presence, and we need to have a product flexibility to attract your target market.
We created a SWOT analysis to better understand your company. First, your strength. You're easy accessible through the internet. You have a large flexibility. That means you can deliver to pretty much anybody. You have renewed revenue, so people are subscribed. Their credit card is online, so every month the subscription, their credit card is linked, so they pay every month. So you're assured of profit. You're a very appealing product, so all 100% natural, very healthy. You have better knowledge of consumers' trend product, so you know what your customers want and you know what is trendy, and you're all natural ingredients. Your opportunities. The US market could be a good opportunity for you. Right now you're only in North America, so US would be a good opportunity. Social media, you're only on Facebook and your presence is not very strong, so you could expand on that. Let's say for Instagram, you could use the hashtag trend. You could also use SEO AdWords for Google, so search engine optimization. You're also a new startup company, so that's a very good opportunity. You have a lot of ways to expand. You're easily marketable. Your product is very easily to market, and also your packaging is free publicity. Whenever people has the box, everyone wants to know what is the box about, so they ask. You get free publicity in the classroom, on the school bus, anything. For your weaknesses, consumer knowledge. So you know who your customers are, but you don't really know their preference in terms of their taste. Also, you don't have a strong social media presence, and you have limited flavors. So that's where we're going to expand on later. For your trends, you have a small market share, so you have big competition. Kellogg's, like all those big brands, you have really good established competitors. So this is very hard for you. You have no shelf space, so you're not in like supermarkets or any big stores. And also, the US political instability is a threat for your company.
For your current target market, we defined it as a person that would be situated in it. So let's say Lydia, she's between 25, 35-year-old. She follows all the trends online and in her life. She has a very healthy lifestyle. She goes to the gym. She's a student. She's on the go. She lives a fast-paced life. She's very sociable. She's active. She's social media savvy. So she's on all of the platforms. She's on Instagram. She's on Facebook. She downloads apps. And then she has a post-secondary education. So she is educated, she has interest, very developed, she's middle class, so she has around like a budget of $40K, and she does her own groceries, she knows what she wants, she has a decision for herself.
We came up with 3 different solutions. So here's the first one. So the first one is oat bar. Right now, you are delivering a box of a packaging of cereal. So the oat bar would be an add-on to the initial product. It's a breakfast. You're delivering the breakfast. We're gonna offer the snack. So we want to add on the snack part. So it would be a bar for $10 more than the initial subscription. So that means $30 a month. You would get the breakfast cereal that you have plus the bar. So the bar is really good for between breakfast and lunch and dinner. It would be two new different flavors, and like I said, $10 for for 20 bars. The advantages for that is no shelf cost. So delivery is very low. So low shipping cost, flexible flavors, also a unique market. So for that, you already have this cereal market, but you're gonna have a different market with the bar, the oat bar. For the disadvantage, you might lose focus on the main product. Your main product is the cereal, so with that, you might lose a little bit of focus, and also you'll be less marketing concentrated if you go with this solution.
For the second option, we went with more of a sponsorship aspect. So you would sponsor events like the 5K run, events where people of your target market are anything that's active, anything that's fun and creative. The Tour de Montréal, the bicycle tour, and events as such. So you would have a booth at that event, and you would give out breakfast-sized meals. So just like a single serving of your product. There you would have a lot of brand awareness in the event. Also, you would have a lot of brand awareness on social media. So you would have a hashtag. You would develop a lot of relationships with your target market on the location as well as online. And at the end, the winner of each event would get a 1-year subscription to your product. So here for a pro is obviously you have a very high reach, you have very high frequency for all of the events throughout the year, you have very high visibility online, on location, and you have a big word of mouth through your target market and their friends and family. Cons is that there's not many events that your current target market is, but that is something that is developed, can be developed.
So for our third solution, we came up with this application concept. So it would be an app that you would download on your device, Apple or Android, there's no specification. And what this app would do is actually create an interaction between the brand and your consumer. So what you can do is every month, it's a monthly subscription. You get a bar per month, or 2 different flavors, a cereal per month. What you can do is you can rate the flavor of the cereal. How much you liked it, how much you disliked it, what you did like, how you did not like it. You can adjust your preferences. So by adjusting your preferences, the oat bar will be able to send you better flavors next time. Meaning that if we go by this trend, after your 1-year subscription is done, most likely your 12th month will be the best flavor you'll ever have because it's going to be 12 months of continuous adjustment for what you like. So by doing this, after your 12 months is completed, the chances of your client doing a new subscription is much higher because the last flavor he'll have chosen will be his favorite one so far. So you can even share your experience, which is also a great asset for you guys, and can use continuous improvement for the product, which is always important for a brand. A brand always wants to get better. I don't think there's a brand so far that says that they've attained and they don't want to learn anymore. You always want to learn. So the biggest pro for you guys is the application is totally free for your consumer. So for them to be involved is a lot easier. It's very easily adjustable. So as a company, you guys can easily learn from your client. You have knowledge directly from this application. So this is free knowledge you're getting from your client who's actually purchasing your product. So it's a win-win for both sides. Direct communication, you know exactly what he's thinking. And one of the cons is the expense behind it. Of course, on an application, it's always going to cost you a bit more, but it's a long-term investment, and the maintenance of the app. Our goal for this app was a bit to have the Uber of food. So our recommendation, we created a little matrix that's going to show you clearly how we justified which option we chose.
So as you remember, the first option was the oat bar, so adding on the bar to the cereal. Second option was sponsorship, and the third was the app. So we chose 3 different aspects that are very important when implementing a new solution. So we have reach, differentiation, and price. Reach, the weighting is 8 on 10, differentiation is 9 on 10, and price is 7 on 10. For the old bar, we said that the reach would be 5, so it's pretty much the same reach as the serial. For differentiation, it would be a 7. The serial market is as a little bit as the bar market, so it's in between. The price is an 8 because it wouldn't really cost you more, and also you get more money from the old bar because you would add on the $10 to the $20 subscription. That adds up to a total of 159. For the sponsorship, we put an 8 for the reach because it's very broad reach for all these events. Differentiation is a 4 because there's a lot of competitors and a lot of other companies that are sponsoring these kind of events. For the price, we put a 9 because it would cost you like nothing to be in those events and you would get a lot of visibility. That adds up to a total of 163. For the app, we said that the reach would be a 10, so anybody that has a phone pretty much can reach to your company. Differentiation is a 9 because not a lot of companies have app like yours that you would have. And for the price, it's a 5 because the app would be a little bit expensive to develop. That adds up to a total of 196. So as you can see, we chose the app, which we think is the best solution for your company.
So for the application, we want to go a little bit more in detail, explain to you really the in-depth look at what your client was going to experience. So step 1, when your client actually subscribed for your 1-year subscription, he's going to create an account. With this account, he can go on his application and he can adjust his profile. I like chocolate, I like maple, I like whatever type of flavor you like. And by this, the cereal company Oatbox will be able to adjust their type of cereal that they send this client every single month. Like I said before, what's amazing about this is you have continuous improvement, meaning that at the end, your client should have the ideal cereal for what he's looking for. And what's also really cool is you can even order the cereal from the app, and you can even rate the type of flavor that you enjoyed, disenjoyed, or the adjustments that you would want the company to make to ensure that the experience is the most fulfilling for your client. So how we separated the entire creative execution, we really wanted you guys to stay on Facebook. We know you guys have a large Facebook presence. We didn't want to defer you guys from this because we know it's simple for you guys, and you guys are already very comfortable with this application. So what we want to do is invest a bit more in Facebook. But the other big point we want to do is actually grow your market a bit more. Right now, you guys were aiming from 25 to 35. We want to adapt that and add 25 to 50. The reason being is this other age group that you can add a bit more to, because of the application, could be a bit easier for you guys because the flavor is adjusted to every type of clientele. Because the clientele is deciding what they're ordering. So that means that anybody from the age 25 to 50 can find a cereal that is perfect for them, which is a win-win for the company and once again for the consumer. So we want to focus on all ethnicity. Middle class is always the main target market to afford this type of service. And technological knowledge. What's really cool is people who are going to use your product is already on Facebook because that's where they start advertising. Meaning that you won't have the issue of, I'm not sure if they can use my app, because if they're on Facebook, chances are that you can use an application. So that solution is already solved for you, and we're not going to be wasting your money on an application because you guys know already that your client's going to use it. And we also know that your current type of market is active, healthy lifestyle, and we're going to continue with that same type of concept because we believe that the brand is focused on that, and I don't think that it's worth us changing that type of mentality because the flavor and the type of flavors that you guys are going to be implementing is very important for you guys.
So for the budget aspect, now we know that you have a budget of $50,000. So we went ahead and invested 50% of that budget to the application. So the application there, we have the maintenance and development and the continuous feedback that we have for that. And then we're placing 20% on social media, so on promoted posts on Facebook, and 30% is going to be attributed to PR efforts. So you would invest 30% of your budget with a PR company that would get you free advertisement if you want with media. So they would put you in connection with media and have your product placed on newspapers or in blog posts. So you would increase your presence on every different kind of media platforms through the help of public relations specialists.
So in conclusion, we have 3 main objectives. Your marketing objectives was simply more subscriptions. Any company who is in a business, you want to have more money. It's very simple. Our goal is to have that but also focus on a long-term relationship. Because it's a subscription type of purchase, we know that your type of clientele is a continuous clientele. So it's very important for us to continue on that path and have a client that's going to be focused on that. Our solution to that was simply the application, because you're going to have a direct communication between your product and your consumer, which is the main goal for any type of brand. And our result is you're going to have a much larger visibility of feedback with consumers, which is always important. Feedback is always direct and important, and a long-lasting customer relationship. Our whole goal out of this was to have your customers stay with you as long as possible. We believe with your subscription method and our application method, we can reach that goal very easily. Our main objective at the end of all this is to try to get 1,000 followers per month extra of what you guys are already trying to grow at. And we think that with the application, you can simply and efficiently do that. Thank you very much for your time.